Hello world. I'm just gonna talk. I don't really know how to go about this. Um, I got a bit of advice on how to be truly authentic. You need to show all sides of yourself, and I think that I'm really good at showing like the happy side, and I'm really really good at showing the sad side. But I never really show like the angry side of me. Hello, hey girl, hey. I don't really like to show the angry side of me. I usually upload that on my YouTube, but I don't put it on my Instagram because I'm like, no one needs that kind of negativity. But something happened to me recently, and I was talking to a friend about it, and he's like, you need to discuss it because it's definitely sitting on your heart. And I want to preface this. I hate prefaces, but I want to preface this by saying like I don't want to like make the war against men and women any worse than it already is. For all I know, this could have been like a Russian bot, you know. What up, Kendall? What up, homie? What up? What up? So okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive right in. What up? What up? Hello. Hi guys. I'm just gonna dive right into what I want to talk about because I need to start getting ready for work. So this week, it doesn't matter when it happened. I got a message from this guy. Here's the thing about me though, and if you DM me, that you already know that. I get tons of messages all the time, so I'm very slow with my replies, and I'm very particular with who I reply to. You know, I don't just go and I scroll and like I just twiddle and I just say whatever. Like I like to spend my heart and my time and my replies to people. That's why I don't reply right away. So one thing that I do is I don't reply to hey. I don't reply to hey, hello, or if you say my name, Ashley, I don't reply to it because I'm like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, you've been on this planet for more than 20 years. You know how to have a full conversation. Don't just say hey to me. I'm not going to reply to you, you know? Especially if I don't know who you are, you know? So this guy messaged me on Facebook. Of course it's on fucking Facebook. Cesspool of fucking idiots. But, oh, that was mean. Okay. No, show the real side of you. Okay. So, this guy messaged me and he asked me where I lived. And, I don't know if you've noticed this about me, but I don't like to tell people where I live because just like more of like a safety thing. I don't really like to show my work shirt because I don't want people to know where I work, you know, just to be safe, you know, because like there are unsafe people out there. Need more substance than that. I'm going away. Okay, so he asked me where I live and I didn't reply to him. And then like a couple of hours later, he said, what did he say? Oh, he said, well, fuck you then, bitch. I was like, okay. I didn't reply. Then he replied back. I'm paraphrasing. I'm going to post it later on today. Right? There's too many crazy people in the world. Well, we're going to get to that. In a second. But he replied, you ain't that pretty that you can't reply to my messages. Fuck you then. This is why I don't like black women. Cool. And it really, really hurt me because I'm like, one, I thought to myself, oh my God, like, I really made him mad, and that wasn't my intention at all. Like, I just don't know who you are, and I don't know your intentions with me. And then it just makes me, like, circle back to all the, and I don't want to use the word, sexual harassment. Because when I think sexual harassment, I think, like, you're touching me, you're violating my body, you're violating my space. No, like, I want to use the DMs, the inboxes as, sexual misconduct. And, it just made me think about all the inappropriate messages, inappropriate fucking comments that I've gotten in this past 3 years of doing this, and it just flustered me, you know, because I'm like, and just recently, this guy said to me, well, no, you really do put yourself out there, so, like, what do you expect? And I'm like, and I was getting so pissed off yesterday. I was like, David Goggins goes live every morning, shirtless, fucking running, sweating, fucking glistening, sometimes in the fucking rain, but no one says anything to him. No one says put a fucking shirt on. There's fucking tons of I'm pointing to the TV right now. There's tons of fucking fitness instructors who are shirtless, like wearing shorts, and like they say nothing to them. But if you see a girl in a sports bra in tight yoga pants, you're like, oh, well, obviously, like, you want some kind of attention. No. What is the fucking difference? What is the difference between the fucking female nude body and the male nude body? And here's the thing, though. Sorry. That's horrible of him. What is disgusting? Yeah. It's emotional manipulation, using guilt and shame to attempt to coerce response. Ooh, that's a very deep analysis. That was very deep of you. You should expect respect, and anyone who doesn't show respect should stay the hell away. Yes, I don't like that mess. Like, really, he did that just so he could have some type of reaction from you. Of course, yeah. And the best advice that I've gotten so far when it comes to dealing with sexual misconduct is to ignore them, which is like the best advice I've ever gotten before. But up to a certain point, it gets frustrating. This guy messaged me the other day and he's like, you don't have to be in your bra to get our attention. I'm like, okay, cool. I get it. You're not going to look at all my content. You're not going to look at the 2 videos that I did saying why I'm on my bra in the first place. I get it. But why don't you just fucking ask? Why don't you just fucking ask what I'm doing? And I get it also. There's a lot of thirst trappers out there. There's a lot of girls out there who show their fucking nipples on Instagram. And like they're getting paid for it. Guys are just fucking throwing money at them. Just don't throw money at them then. It's a fucking thirst trap. I think in my eyes, in 2019, at some point we had to be desensitized to the naked body. Because to me, if you see someone and you get aroused, it's not because it's a naked body. It's because of who the person is individually, the person's soul. Like, okay, might be a little bit TMI, whatever. Like, I'll look at porn, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, that person's attractive, but like, it's not really doing anything for me because I've seen it so much. Like I'd rather be intimate with someone who I care about. I'd rather see someone naked who I really actually care about. Yeah, they're just looking for attention. It's just a body. Yeah. So like I did some deep analysis this morning because I'm like, I don't want to just talk based off of emotion right now. On like this sexual misconduct right now in the current state of the world. And I thought to myself, it can't be everyone. Not everyone can be a predator. Not everyone can have bad intentions for you. And it's actually a very small percentage of the population. If you really think about it, it's probably like 1% of the population who are perverts, who want to do you wrong. They're just better at pushing your buttons than everyone else. And it also makes it hard for you to trust other people because of that 1%. It's not everyone. It's not everyone. It's just that 1% who's lonely, who is sexually repressed, that 1% who was never taught how to talk to men or women, that 1% who was never taught how to socially engage with other people. So we need to establish the rules. What are the rules for interacting with people? They're sexual predators or horn dogs. It's your fault, I have a boner, okay? Are the most important sexual organs of the body. Yes, the brain and the heart. So, yeah, what are the rules for interacting with other people? Talk to people how you want to be treated. Don't speak to someone because you're expecting something from them. And this is my thing, I would love to do a series of videos where it's just blacked out and I'm just talking. Because I get so frustrated. And it's definitely a huge compliment. I take the compliment very well. But sometimes it bothers me when guys are like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. Thanks. Did you watch my video? Did you listen to what I said? Because I work really hard on my content. I didn't mean to get emotional. I work really fucking hard on my content. Like, I think about my content all the time. Like, to me, this is my job. Fuck my 9 to 5 or 10 to 4, whatever. This is my job. And you're disrespecting the fuck out of me by just being like, you're so pretty. Cool. Did you hear what I had to say about natural selection? Did you hear what I had to say about aliens? Did you hear what I had to say about body positivity? You're not listening. Not listening to a word I'm fucking saying. And it's frustrating, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Fuck, it only happens when I like my makeup. It only happens. Cool. What's my point? Get to save this. You got to save this. It's some really valuable information. I am going to save it. I don't regret starting my blog in my bra. I'm glad that I did it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm all going through all your videos. Almost done. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. And I appreciate you for watching them. Thank you. Like I said, it's a very small percentage of the population who act on sexual misconduct. And it's so funny. I was thinking to myself, I was like watching Joe Rogan and Whitney Cummings, and and she has a sex robot. She doesn't use it for sex though. But I was thinking to myself, you know what? Just give all these sexually repressed men sex robots and like just leave us alone, But I think it's a responsibility of men and women to respect each other, to understand how to communicate with each other, and to just use your common sense and know that you know who the bad guys are. You know who the ones that the one who messaged you every morning, hey baby, how are you? Do you want to send me $10? They're asking you for money. They don't care about you. They don't give a fucking shit about you. Don't be so lonely that you're going to throw away your money. You're going to throw away your pride. For what? Cool. That's it. Fuck. Is that the time? Okay. Cool. Thank you guys so much for listening to my rant. I feel like it was completely illogical. It doesn't really make any sense. I'm just rambling. It just really bothered me, and it still bothers me now, present tense. But you know what? It's something I have to deal with, and I don't mind teaching people how to treat me and other women. Cool. You are so on point with this. You're allowed feelings, and you're allowed to choose how to look. I just don't want people to think that I'm hooking, like Crystalia would say. You're hooking. You're doing this for attention. We know who the ones are that are doing this for attention. And honestly, and I don't mean to be crass or rude, but you're the fucking idiot who's giving them money. You're the fucking idiot who's giving them the attention. And then you get mad when she doesn't reply to you. It's your fault, not hers. She found a market that works for her, and you're the one feeding into it. Cool. I asked for nothing. But you're free to be nice to people. Respect people. Be kind to them. Respect their boundaries. And I think that this is an issue that will be solved. Maybe not this year. Maybe not the next 5 years. But within the next 40 years, we'll solve this whole, what's the line between sexual misconduct and respect. Cool. I'm going to go. Fuck, that's the time. Thank you guys for listening to me. I think I'm going to leave my hair out. I'll bring my hat with me, but I'm going to leave my hair out today, even though it looks like whodunit. Okay, bye. See you guys later. How do you end this? Oh, right there. Okay, bye.